And across the ring, his opponent fighting out of the blue corner. Wearing black with red and white, he weighed in. Even here is the three-time light heavyweight world champion from Chile.
Amused by the boos here in Las Vegas. He knows his role. He looks very calm until they get in there and fight. And here we go.
It is his rangefinder. It's how he lands that big right hand.
Brian Kenny, Sergio Mora, and Chris Maddox here ringside along with Joe.
That's going to be the key to this victory. If Kovalev wants to win this, he has to keep Canelo at bay.
Variance of attack. You can see he will go to the body and then come up immediately winging to the head. Kovalev has to be. And this is with the hook as he steps through. Kovalev not throwing the jab hard right now, but again, that'll keep him out. And that
Canelo is that in the second Golovkin fight, one of the reasons he won was he was willing to eat jabs from Golovkin to get
in this, moving his head beautifully. I wonder if he'll be able to do that and engage that in this fight.
You know, just like his trainer Buddy McGirt wanted to do. He's touching him. He's not really releasing the power or speed.
Hey, baby, we got all night. You got 12 rounds. Lots of time. Don't try to blow him out. And certainly in this fight, he wouldn't try to do this. There is definitely rock solid power from Canelo Alvarez, even moving up to 175. To throw out the jab, nice and easy. And so far, at least, Sergio controlled this distance.
The crush,
6 feet tall, winging with that hook and that glancing blow the side of Kovalev's head.
And now we know exactly what he's looking for.
And now a little more steam on that jab from Kovalev. Good jab there by Canelo. Sergio points out that Kovalev has been in the mega event before. That pound-for-pound showdown with Andre Ward. Did not get that decision, and then was stopped in a controversial fashion.
He's already backing up the bigger man.
He's backing up the bigger man, but the attitude of Canelo, at least in the first round.
That Canelo must have in his mind somewhere that I can bust this guy up.
It sure looks that way.
When do you think he should unleash a serious right hand, sir?
Right now, I think Canelo was way too sharp, looking to counter. There you go.
Very effective by the middleweight champ.
One of the reasons I scored the second Golovkin fight for Golovkin.
Now coming to a close, it has been very interesting so far.
But for now, those first 2 rounds, I thought Kovalev scored the most points. So at 160, even strong at 168, he didn't carry 275 pounds.
And Kovalev coming off a tough win. He survived the end of the round, but he was composed, came back boxing in the next round, and you see that.
It's difficult. Canelo's excellent at finishing fights, excellent at going to the body. It's interesting.
The occasional right hand, now a jab from Canelo. Canelo content to take his time. One jab after another, so Sergey Kovalev has stuck to the plan.
Yes, he has. He hasn't, because Canelo is getting closer and closer with those counters.
Canelo thought about that right hand, thought better of it. The ring. He is walking around this ring right now, a much larger man.
And certainly he had felt great all throughout the
so far. Not quite explosive. Been patient. I don't know if that's necessary, Sergio.
Easy rounds in the bank.
Chris Maddox giving Canelo the 3rd round. Kovalev leading in that fight in the 7th round. He got dropped 3 times. And you know what, Chris? He was just not on point in that fight.
Aggressive, used to winning fights by knockout. When Andre Ward had him hurt, he didn't try to tie up. He didn't take a knee.
The history of power punchers, when they're hurt, they're confused, they're vulnerable.
Kovalev lunging forward the plan. And those are 153 jabs thrown through 3. Kovalev has jumped in to clinch and stop the punching of Canelo.
That's smart. Get inside, hold him, force the rep.
Canelo is really not moving his head as he's moving in. He seems to be comfortable because these jabs...
So he's just getting touched.
Power shots.
Worked on that, rolling with that shot.
Here we go, 5th round now. We'll see if the action can pick up in the 4th round to Canelo Alvarez. Enough with those stunning shots, Chris?
Power shots, getting inside, going to the body.
Now we're seeing the counters come off a little more crisply from Canelo, firing back.
Canelo Alvarez,
hard body shot.
He has been the aggressor in his subsequent fights.
Claudia Trejos is standing by. Claudia, what do you have?
Thank you, BK. Been asking Sergey.
Hooks to the body, crumpling the Crusher. We have seen it before. He's 36. Plans coming out.
Well, Crusher hasn't taken anything because he hasn't really given anything. He hasn't committed to those crushing punches because
And not worrying if you're losing early rounds. We saw Floyd not change a single thing in his fights.
And Kovalev's corner was worried about him getting a little bit gassed. It's an interesting tidbit because
calm throughout the big fight week. Able to reserve that. But as we saw, even Bernard Hopkins with the next level and we're going to shade that 5th round, and that, Chris, is an indication
Which of these rounds were close. So Bill Simmons, thank you. Well done.
Oh, look, Bill is an innovative sports theorist. By something, how could that have won when you said this? Well, there could be 4 or 5 rounds in any fight that you could have either that way. You do have to ask yourself, how many rounds could I have? It's very subjective. Have swung back the other way.
With that left hook.
Kovalev now trying to time up. He has not had success.
So if he blocks it, that isn't a scoring shot.
Canelo just the unstoppable force, moving, sense it, but Sergio, it hasn't happened yet.
No, not yet, but the keys to victory, I thought were going to be just exactly what...
Landing a fight-high 14 punches. Here's a hook to the head by Canelo. Kovalev is going to have a lot of energy here, and you see right there, through 6. 7th round, you heard, and Canelo has not landed an awful lot of punches. What he has landed has looked exceedingly dangerous.
As I'm sitting here, I'm seeing Canelo block a lot of them.
True. And you must...
For him to come back with a hard shot. Canelo's not falling for it. Just like that.
Here are the thrown punches. Good point. And as we are now out of the Winky Wright era, remember how important that was then. As a guy like Winky
Lauren, that fight landed the cleaner shots, but Paul Williams got a controversial decision simply by his volume.
He diminishes in the second half for a variety of reasons. He wasn't always in the best of condition. He seemed
to just assimilate it because he wants to close the gap, and he's definitely committed to going for the body punch.
Like a very different fighter than we saw against Daniel Jacobs last time out.
No, well then again, you're not fighting an athletic...
knockout. Chris, you spoke to him earlier. Evander looks very pleased tonight.
Yeah, we've seen Evander celebrate these rounds, but as I'm sitting here close to it, a lot of these Kovalev punches are just hitting the guard. That's not a scoring punch.
Canelo throwing harder hooks now. Tries to move in behind the jab. The power puncher. Sergio just really walking in. Here the power punches landed. 52 to 20
rounds. Canelo's just his pressure and coming forward and the explosiveness of Canelo just winning these rounds in the
guys like heavyweight. I think that is obvious that he can, although we really don't know the level of power from Kovalev.
Later punch is opened up a little bit right now. He's the one back to Canelo.
And Canelo has to
round off.
And the crowd letting him hear it a little bit as the action ebbs, I think. Body shot tried there by Kovalev. Quick answer by Canelo with the hook.
Now this, Brian, reminds me.
You think he's setting traps?
He's setting traps. He's definitely playing awesome against the ropes.
Better round for Kovalev.
He proved against a bigger Daniel Jacobs. He backed him up. He's backing up the bigger Kovalev. He backed up Rocky Fielding.
Of the fight for him so far.
Here's the question I have as we get towards the championship rounds.
He went forward with the shoulder there. He'll get a warning, rightly so, by Russell Mora. The way Buddy McGirt, Chris, went at him through that. Now Russell Mora telling him to stop. Fortunately, that punch didn't land clean. Oh, right hand answer by Kovalev. Kovalev answers with his jab. Full minute left.
I've seen that happen in basketball a lot, where the guy steps down and twists it. I did that a couple minutes ago.
That was a hard...
I expected a calculating pressure.
He won that round. There's a double jab by Kovalev. He is going to have to finish with a flourish. He thinks Kovalev is the best light heavyweight in the world. Castillo 3 weeks ago. And Chris Mannix giving the 9th round to Sergey Kovalev.
Close fight. The jab of Sergey Kovalev and the accuracy of it will be under consideration. And the power.
Round 10, these championship rounds, and then press your advantage. Echo. Claudio Trejo.
I mean, right now he's doing what he has to do. We're trying to find our rhythm, but we still got a couple more rounds left. And then when he throws the hook, then you counter.
Thank you, buddy. Brian?
Claudia, thank you. That was a dangerous hook.
The history of Canelo winning close decisions in Las Vegas. All that being said, I respect Buddy McGirt, but if you have a problem with it.
Round 10, Canelo came into this round looking to pick things up, put a hurt on Kovalev. 2 rounds, 34 to 22. And, you know, I don't know. We've been surprised already here to up the middle. Maybe not here tonight. A rare uppercut from Canelo. Stinker, fellas. And yet he comes in here now. It is time to do some damage.
You got to give Sergio on that. Probably, as Sergio pointed out, he knows what's coming back when he releases it.
Canelo now throwing a few more uppercuts, 2 in this round, effectively. And also move. That is the bigger man. A man who's been at 175 pounds.
Strategy and his game plan just like he wanted to. But he hasn't really landed something that gets
equally. Canelo certainly with a lot more oomph on his shots, and there's